Hello everyone and welcome to live coverage of Averett softball here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Drew Wilson and we got a good one for you today as the Cougars taking on number 14 Randolph-Macon College here in an ODAC matchup on a beautiful day for softball here in Danville, Virginia. Temperatures hitting right around 77 degrees at the moment and could get up to the low 80s today. Sun is out, a little bit of a breeze but not too bad. So perfect weather here as spring starting to make its way through the region after a little bit of a cold start to the season. But Averett coming into this matchup 11-11 on the season, 2-2 in the ODAC, looking to bounce back. They lost game 2 and a doubleheader split against Southern Virginia University on Tuesday right here at Cougar Field. So Cougars looking to find some success here in ODAC play. As I mentioned, they are 2-2 on the year. Swept Sweetbriar and then a couple of tough losses at Randolph. Randolph-Macon on a hot streak. They are 18-2, 4-0 in the ODAC. Currently riding a really long winning streak coming into today's game. For Randolph-Macon, your starting lineup: Amanda Lanyon getting the start in center field. She'll bat first, followed by the second baseman Tori Powell. Reagan Hill bat third at first base. Charlotte Boswell at third base. Kayla Davis behind the plate batting fifth. Then batting sixth will be the right fielder Blaine Talley. Gracie Ellis getting the start in the circle. She'll bat seventh, followed by JC Ramos in left field. The DP is Naomi Sadler, and in the flex spot playing shortstop Jordan Brown. For your Cougars, it'll be Carson Bratcher in center field. Hannah Zabik in the circle. Then Mackenzie Newcomb at shortstop. Brooks is your DP. She'll be batting fourth, followed by the second baseman Cadence Woodruff. Angela Rodriguez at third base. Madison Akers getting the start in left field. She'll bat seventh. Hannah Jones behind the plate will bat eighth. Allie Testerman in right field will bat ninth. And in the flex spot playing first base, Abby Owen. So those are your starting lineups in batting order for today's matchup here between Randolph-Macon and Averett. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We will have the action for you right here on the Averett Sports Network.
Sova Health has the heart care you need to stay healthy. As a Duke Health affiliate in heart care, they are backed by the latest Duke guidelines and research, providing our community with enhanced quality health care. Whether it's cardiac screening or emergency heart care at their accredited chest pain center, they provide quality treatment close to home. Sova Health, heart care to live your healthiest life. Visit online at sovahealth.com/heart.
is inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon, with affordable tuition and 24/7 support. It all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
And welcome back. We are ready to roll here for today's game one of our doubleheader between number 14 Randolph-Macon and your Cougars of Averett. Went over starting lineups already here during pregame, but let's take a look at the fielding alignment for the Cougars. It'll be Akers in left field, Bradsher in center, Testerman in right. Your infield, Rodriguez at third, Newcomb at short, Woodruff at second base, Owen at first base. And your pitching battery is Hannah Zabik in the circle, and Hannah Jones behind the plate, and Brooks, the freshman, getting the start at DP here for the Cougars. So that's your lineup. So we are ready to roll here as Cougars wearing their all-white jersey combination today for the first time at home. Randolph-Macon and their black tops with white sleeves, white pants. And we'll get things going here as Amanda Lanyon steps up to the plate. Lanyon batting .354 on the year. First pitch, a called strike. On the pitch from Zabik, who comes in with a 7-4 record on the season. Done a good job being the usual game one starter for Averett. This one, a little slow pop up to second base for Woodruff. She'll make the play for out number one.
Batting now, number 15, Tori Powell.
So that'll bring up Tori Powell. Powell, the top batting average among the regulars for the Yellow Jackets, batting .407 on the season. First pitch in there for strike one. Powell from Freeman, Virginia, went to Mecklenburg County High School, so not too far down the road. Lays off that pitch outside for ball one. 1-1 the count. Zabik, as I mentioned, 7-4 on the season. This is her 12th start, 13th overall appearance, 2.63 ERA, 50 strikeouts in 72 innings pitched. This little number back to second base. Woodruff will have to hurry with it, but she'll make the play for out number two. So 2 away now for the Yellow Jackets in the top half of the first inning. That'll bring up Reagan Hill. Hill having a solid year, batting .386 on the season, making her 21st start of the year. Has 22 hits, including a pair of home runs, 3 triples, 12 RBIs. First pitch popped up out into right center field. Allie Tusserman there to make the catch, and that'll do it. It'll be a 1-2-3 inning here for the Yellow Jackets. And we'll go to the bottom half of the inning when we return. Cougars coming to the plate. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Carson Bratcher will lead things off here for the Cougars. Facing off against Gracie Ellis. First pitch, a ball in the dirt outside. Ellis, obviously a star pitcher for the Yellow Jackets. 10-0 this season with a .43 ERA, 108 strikeouts and 65 and a third innings pitched. She's been a star for the Yellow Jackets throughout her tenure. In her senior year out of New Kent, Virginia. And that one misses outside. I believe that's 3-0 now. Here to Bratcher. Indeed, so Cougars would love to get her on base here to start things off. That usually means success. And a called strike as Bratcher taking that pitch, but it catches the outside corner. Bratcher leads the Cougars in batting average, .464 on the season. Has 39 hits, 12 more than the next person. This one chopped over to third. Great play over there by the third baseman, Charlotte Boswell, and she'll make the play for the 5-3 putout and the first out. That'll bring up Hannah Zabik.
Number 17, Hannah Zabik.
So Zabik coming to the plate. She's having a good year as well. Batting .333 with 25 hits. Looks at strike one here from Ellis. Ellis with the delivery. And Zabik got a piece of that one, but fouled it off back to the net. So Ellis ahead in the count 0-2. And a swing and a miss for strike three, so 2 away now. That'll bring up Mackenzie Newcomb.
Batting now, number 6, Mackenzie Newcomb.
So pitch to Newcomb. This one, first one popped up over towards the right side and just gets out of play for strike one. Newcomb, second on the team in batting average among the regulars, .351, has 27 hits, including 5 doubles. Tied for the team high with 20 RBIs. And lays off that pitch, just missed the zone there. 1-1 the count here to Newcomb. Averett with a tough doubleheader back-to-back this weekend. Got the nationally ranked Yellow Jackets today and nationally ranked Marlins of Virginia Wesleyan tomorrow. As Newcomb swings through that one for strike two. And a swing and a miss for strike three. So Ellis able to get 2 strikeouts here in this opening frame. And that'll do it for the Cougars. They go down 1-2-3 as well. We'll go to the second inning when we return here on the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back. We go to the top of the second inning, still scoreless here. Charlotte Boswell will lead things off for the Yellow Jackets. Made a great play defensively at third base in the bottom of the first. First pitch misses inside for ball one here on the offering from Zabik. Boswell batting .319 this season. 15 hits in 18 games. Big hack there, but couldn't catch up to it. So 1-1 the count. Zabik with the delivery, off-speed pitch, just missed the outside corner there. Real nice pitch there by Zabik if you're going to miss. And a huge hack by Boswell. Can't catch up to that one either, so 2-2 the count. And a swing and a miss. Or excuse me, that one missed. No swing there by Boswell. So 3-2 the count, full count now. And inside, so it will be a walk, leadoff walk to Boswell. That'll bring up Kayla Davis.
Batting in now, number 28, Kayla Davis.
Davis, 280 batting average this season, 14 hits, 11 RBIs. That pitch misses inside. Ball one. First base runner of the day for either team. So we'll see how the Cougars adjust here. They're playing in on the corners defensively. This one hit right back to Zabik. Off her glove. And that'll be a base hit. Tough play there. Hard shot right back to her. That'll bring up Blaine Talley. Batting .310. That pitch misses. And bunt shown, but the ball in the dirt and gets away, and the runners will advance. So 2 balls, no strikes. Now 2 runners in scoring position for the Yellow Jackets. Looking to take the lead. Ball popped up. That'll get out of play. 2-1 the count. Zabik's pitch a little bit high. 3 balls and 1 strike. And a called strike. Talley was on her way to first base. Thought that missed. But home plate umpire said no. Dylan Brown called that a strike. Full count now. And now this one popped up out into shallow left field. Going to be fielded by Mackenzie Newcomb, the shortstop, just on the outfield grass. So Cougars luck out there and get the first out on a pop out to short. Thankfully that didn't go into the outfield, or else could have been a sac fly possibility. Gracie Ellis now coming to the plate. Ellis batting a .194 on the season. Looks at strike one. Zabik's pitch misses outside, evens the count at 1-1 here to Ellis, her counterpart in the circle. Ball popped up, that'll get over the head of Zabik. Woodliff fields it, but a run comes home in the process, so it'll be an RBI ground out. That'll bring up J.C. Ramos. Score now 1-0 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. And a called strike one to Ramos. Ramos batting .393. Batting in the 8-hole today. Fastball misses high and outside. 1-1 the count. Cougars trying to limit the damage to 1 run here. They can get Ramos. Zabik with a pitch. And got her to chase the high heat. One-two waste pitch outside. 2-2 now. Zabik's pitch fouled off back to the net. Count remains 2-2. And Zabik trying to hit that outside corner to no avail. 3-2 now the count. So a big pitch coming here. Ball popped up. Abby Owen giving chase, but it's off the top of the visitor dugout on the first base side. Count remains 3-2. Zabik, the junior, out of Sykesville, Maryland. Going to get out of this inning. Payoff pitch misses inside for ball 4, so it will be a 2-out walk. And Ramos 2 for 2 on stolen base attempts, but in this situation, you wouldn't be surprised to see her take off. As Naomi Sadler steps up to the plate. Batting .450 on the season. This is only her 10th game of the year. But has made the most of it. Looks at strike one there on the outside corner. That pitch a little bit low and away for ball 1. Sadler, the senior from Emporia, Virginia. Lays off that pitch. And that one fouled back. Count now 2-2. Sadler, the daughter of former NASCAR racer Hermie Sadler. And 2-2 count. And the runner takes off. Ramos down to second base on the play. So full count now here to Sadler. And a swing and a miss. Huge pitch there by Zabik. And that'll do it, but Randolph-Macon does put one on the scoreboard here. And they lead 1-0. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Cougars coming to the plate when we return. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. Brianna Brooks will lead things off here for the Cougars. Brooks, the freshman, batting .338 on the year. Ball popped up. That'll get out of play. And this one popped up. That'll get out to second base. Powell will make the catch on the grass for out number one.
Batman now, number 12, Cadence Woodruff.
That'll bring up Cadence Woodruff, sophomore, batting .338 on the season. First pitch fouled out of play. And Woodruff ropes that one, but just fouled down the left field line. Oh-2 pitch, ball popped up, and that will get out of play as well. Count remains 0-2. So Ellis delivers this one, and Woodruff chases the rise ball, but got a piece of it. Fouls it off again. And Woodruff stays alive. Fouls that one off. They'll do it again. Woodruff battling here against Ellis. But Ellis wins that battle and gets Woodruff to strike out swinging for out number 2.
16, Angela Rodriguez.
And Rodriguez now coming to the plate, the senior. Getting her first at bat of the day. Rodriguez batting .317 on the year. And pokes this one out to shortstop, though. And easy catch by Jordan Brown for the third out. So that'll do it, a 1-2-3 inning here for the Cougars, and we'll go to the third. Randolph-Macon up 1-0 here in game one. And welcome back. We go to the top of the third inning. Be top of the lineup coming through with Amanda Lanyon. Here for the Yellow Jackets. Ball popped up. And Newcomb there to make the catch at shortstop for out number one.
Batting now, number 15, Tori Powell.
That'll bring up Tori Powell. Powell 0 for 1 today. And that pitch missed the zone for ball one. This one popped up. And Hannah Jones able to make the catch behind the plate. Jones slipped a little bit initially when she got out of her crouch, but able to get back up and keep going. And two away now for Reagan Hill. That one missed for ball one. This one popped up over towards second base. Woodruff there to make the catch for the third out. So a very efficient inning for Hannah Zabik. And that'll do it for the Yellow Jackets here in the top of the third. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Averett coming to the plate. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third inning. It'll be Madison Akers leading off here for the Cougars. Akers getting the start today, her third start of the year, 8th overall game this season. And a big hack there, but can't catch up to the pitch from Ellis, who has cruised along so far. Has yet to allow a hit through the first two innings. Only one hit total between the two teams. And even that one was a weak single. It's a hard hit right back to the pitcher. And that one fouled off out of play for the second strike. So Akers, sophomore out of Fort Chiswell, Virginia. Looking for her first hit. And fouls that one off. It's only her 5th at bat of the year. And strike 3 looking for the first out.
At bat now, number 20, Hannah Jones.
I'm going to bring up Hannah Jones, one of the other seniors on the squad. Jones batting .308. All the Cougars coming into today's game and the regulars in the lineup batting over 300 on the year. Jones looks at strike 1 from Ellis. Jones 16 hits, including 6 RBIs, 1 double. And this one hit down the right field line, hooking foul. And we'll drop in foul. Reagan Hill gave chase and nearly had it up against the fence, but couldn't quite get to it in time. So 0-2 the count here to Jones. Allie Tusterman on deck for the Cougars in the number 9 spot. Jones got a piece of that one, fouled it off again. Count remains 0-2. And that one clips Jones on the knee or shin. And she's going to reach first base runner of the day for the Cougars. As Ellis, the rare mistake there. And that'll bring up Allie Tusterman. Tusterman, big swing there, couldn't catch up to it. Tusterman batting .339 on the year, 20 hits. It's really come into her own this year. Showing bunt, tries to drop it down, but fouls it off for strike 2. Not a bad idea. Trying to move the runner and get back to the top of the lineup. If it would have been successful, but I imagine the bunt's off here with 2 strikes and 1 out. Tusterman's got speed if she can put the ball in play, but unable to catch up to it, and that'll be strike 3.
Batting in now, number 7, Carson Bratcher.
And that'll bring up Carson Bratcher. 5th strikeout of the game for Ellis already. Already up to 113 on the season. And Bratcher got a piece of that one, fouled it back to the net. Bratcher grounded out to third base in her first at bat. Slaps that one foul. And this one, slow roller out to shortstop. And Bratcher beats it out for the first hit. Jordan Brown had to wait back on it.
At bat now, number 17, Hannah Zavic.
And that's the first hit of the day for the Cougars. And that'll bring up Zabic here. Now tying run at second base. Go ahead run at first base. If Zabic can keep the inning going here, Zabick struck out in her first at bat of the day against Ellis, but a chance to help her own cause as her counterpart in the circle. First pitch misses for ball one here to Zabick, batting .329. Zabick 2 extra base hits of her 25 hits. Does have 15 RBIs. Can't catch up to the high fastball for strike one. Ellis trying to work out of trouble here. Cougars trying to capitalize. And Zabick fouls that one off back to the net. So Zabick now down in the count 1-2 as Ellis. Catch your breath, walk to the back of the circle. Now get ready. 1-2 pitch. And Zabick got a piece of it, fouled it out of play. He'll do it again, 1-2 pitch. This one popped up right around home plate, and Ellis will take it herself in foul territory for the third out, so the Cougars will strand two here in the bottom of the third. They do get their first base hit. Score still 1-0 in favor of Randolph-Macon. We'll go to the fourth when we return here on the Averett Sports Network.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
And welcome back. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Charlotte Boswell will lead things off here for the nationally ranked Yellow Jackets. Jumped up to number 14 in the polls this week. First pitch from Zabick in there for strike one. Boswell scored the lone run here in this one, drew a walk in her first at bat, and eventually came around and scored on a RBI ground out. Now pokes this one out into right center field. That'll drop in the middle of the two outfielders for a base hit. So Boswell on board for the second time today. And that'll bring up Kayla Davis. Davis with the first hit of the day prior to that last single by Boswell. Infield single hard right back to Zabick. Couldn't field it cleanly. First pitch, a ball here to Davis. And that one across for strike one. And huge swing there. Throw down to second base. And is a called strike, but a stolen base by Boswell. So 1-2 the count. Ball popped up over to second base, and easy play there by Woodruff for the out. That'll bring up Blaine Talley.
At bat now, number 11, Blaine Talley.
So Talley will step in. 0 for 1 today. But a runner at second base here with 1 out. First pitch to Talley in the dirt. This one hit hard out to Newcomb. She'll knock it down. Never really got in front of it, so it'll be a base hit. And we'll move the runner up over to second base. That'll bring up Ellis. So Ellis with a chance to help herself out. Here with runners on the corners, only 1 out. Little pop up over to Owen at first base and quickly makes the catch.
At bat now, number 2, J.C. Ramos.
So 2 away now for J.C. Ramos. Ramos drew a walk in her first at bat of the day. First pitch missed for ball 1. And that one fouled off. So 1-1 the count here to Ramos. The pitch. Zabik trying to catch that inside corner. No luck there. 2-1 now here to Ramos. Runner takes off. They'll throw down, and it's wide, and that'll score a run on the errant throw. Make it 2-0. Count, I believe, is 3-1 now. Excuse me, 2-1. And line drive, bouncer right back to Zabik. She'll make the play for the out. Not before Randolph-Macon adds another run here. And welcome back. Mackenzie Newcomb will lead things off here for the Cougars in the bottom half of the 4th inning. First pitch misses low for ball 1. This one popped up. That'll get out of play. Evens the count at 1-1 here to Newcomb. Newcomb 0 for 1 here in game one. Pops this one up over towards second base. Powell calls everybody off, and she'll make the catch for the out.
Here at now, number 25, Brianna Brooks.
That'll bring up Brooks, who's 0 for 1 today. This one popped up over towards first base. That'll get out of play for strike one. Brooks, freshman out of Yorktown, Virginia. Caught a little bit, played first a little bit. Settled into the DP role here the last couple of series. This one poked out to right center field, but Powell able to get back and make the play from her second base position for out number 2. And that'll bring up Cadence Woodruff. And looks at strike one. Woodruff had a battle against Ellis in her last at bat, fouled off probably 5 or 6 pitches before Ellis eventually got her to strike out. And Woodruff got a piece of that one, fouls it off the roof of the press box for strike 2. The pitch. And Woodruff goes down swinging for the third out, so that'll do it for the Cougars here in their half of the fourth. 2-0 still your score here in game one. And welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth inning. 2-0 your score in favor of Randolph-Macon. Scored an RBI ground out. The second, added another run thanks to an error in the fourth. That's where we stand here. This one fouled off by Sadler. Naomi Sadler, 0 for 1 today. Zabik with the pitch. Little chopper. This is going to be trouble. And an infield single for Sadler. Fourth hit of the day. Going to bring up Amanda Lanyon in the top half of the lineup. Lanyon drops down bunt, but fouls it off at the plate for strike one. 0-1 pitch. Ball popped up and caught. And some confusion here. Looked like the ball was almost caught. Home plate umpire ruled that it was not fielded cleanly. Couldn't tell from our angle. Sadler took off for second. And might need to get clarification on what happened there for the official scoring, but it goes down as a double play.
At bat now, number 15, Torrey Powell.
And Torrey Powell now at the plate here with 2 away. This one popped up and caught by Woodruff for the third out, and that'll do it. And that'll do it. Averett coming to the plate when we return. Angela Rodriguez will be up for the Cougars. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Angela Rodriguez at the plate. First pitch hit out towards third base and fielded by Brown for the out.
At bat now, number 2, Madison Akers.
That'll bring up Madison Akers. And strike 1 here to Akers, who swings through. This one popped up over to shortstop. Brown makes the play right in front of the second base bag for out number 2.
At bat now, number 20, Hannah Jones.
So 2 away here for Hannah Jones. Looks at strike 1. And a swing and a miss. 0-2 the count. That pitch misses low for ball 1, despite the moans from the Randolph-Macon contingent. 1-2 the count here to Jones. And chopper out to Brown at short. She'll fire over and just gets Jones by a hair. And that'll be a third out. And that'll do it for the Cougars here. 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the sixth. Still Randolph-Macon 2, Averett 0. And welcome back. We go to the top of the sixth inning. Reagan Hill will lead things off for the number 14 Yellow Jackets. Zabik pitching a great game so far. Unfortunately, she's only allowed 4 hits and 2 runs. One of those unearned. First pitch misses high for ball 1. And strike in there, right down Main Street. One the count, misses high, ball 2. Zabik with the 2-1 pitch. Ball popped up out to right field. Testerman takes a couple steps back and will make the catch for the first out. So 1 away, and that'll bring up Charlotte Boswell.
Batting now, number 25, Charlotte Boswell.
Zabik's pitch high for ball 1. And Zabik catches the outside corner to even the count at 1-1 here. Boswell's reached in her first 2 at-bats, a walk and a single. Lays off that pitch high for ball 2. Boswell has accounted for both runs for the Yellow Jackets. Got a piece of that one, fouled it off back to the net. That'll even the count at 2-2. Pitch from Zabik. Ball hit out of play to the right side. And that'll be strike 3 looking. Beautiful pitch there by Zabik on the inside corner. And Boswell goes down for the first time today. That'll bring up Kayla Davis here with 2 outs. This one roped to deep center field. Bratcher has to race back. It'll be overhead. It drops in on the warning track. Davis held to a single thanks to the hustle by Bratcher. But it is a base hit and a runner aboard here with 2 away.
At bat now, number 11, Blaine Talley.
Davis got all of that one and sent it on a line drive to the warning track. And it looks like we might see a pinch runner, number 10. Maya Davis has grabbed a helmet, and she'll run for Davis.
Pinch runner for Randolph-Macon, number 10, Maya Davis.
So a Davis for Davis switch. As Blaine Talley now at the plate. Two away. And that one a called strike to Talley. Maya Davis has played in 10 games this year, so started 3 of them. Now running at first base. She doesn't have any steals, but has scored 6 runs on the year, so those are way around the base paths. And a called strike on the inside corner there. Great pitch by Zabik. Zabik has really been working that inside corner to the right-handed batters these last couple of at-bats. And the 0-2 pitch, trying to get her to chase, and nearly got her to offer at that one, but Talley able to hold back at the last second. 1-2 now. And line drive off the glove of Rodriguez. It'll be a base hit. Rodriguez lucky to even get some leather on that. She's got one of the quickest gloves at third base I've seen come through this Averett program during my 17 years. But that one was a rope. Kept it in the infield. It will be a base hit for Talley. And that'll bring up Ellis. 6th hit of the day for the Yellow Jackets. And Ellis looks at strike 1 with a chance to help her own cause here. Runner in scoring position at second base here with 2 outs. Runner at first as well here for Ellis. Ellis lays off that pitch, but it's high and it gets away from Jones. So the wild pitch will move the runners up, and now situation a little bit hairier for the Cougars. Ellis does have an RBI. She had the RBI ground out to score, driving the first run of the day for Randolph-Macon. This one, tough play, but Cadence Woodruff able to range back and make the play going backwards for the 3rd out and keep a run off the scoreboard. That's a huge play. We'll see if it'll help Averett get some momentum going to the bottom of the 6th when we return. And welcome back. Go to the bottom of the 6th. It'll be the 9-1-2 hitters coming up for the Cougars, starting with Allie Testerman. Testerman Big swing there, but couldn't catch up to the offering from Ellis. Randolph-Macon up 2-0 here in game one, but it's been a tight one. But Ellis, not one to need a whole lot of run support. Only allowed 6 runs all year. 4 of those 6 are earned. 0-2 pitch. And Testerman goes down swinging for the first out.
Batting in now, number 7, Carson Bradshaw.
That'll bring up Carson Bradshaw, who has the lone hit of the day for the Cougars thus far. And a called strike on the outside corner on the first pitch from Ellis. Appreciate you tuning in to today's broadcast here on the Averett Sports Network. Remember, Game 2 coming up in about 30 minutes after the completion here of Game 1, as Bradshaw fouls that ball out of play to the left side. If you're following along on YouTube, be sure to click the like button and subscribe to our channel for all the latest broadcasts of your favorite teams, as well as great videos put together by our content group in the Athletics Communications Office. And a little chopper right back to Ellis. She'll reach up, grab it, and throw to first base for the out.
Batting in now, number 17, Hannah Zabik.
So 2 away here for Hannah Zabik. Zabik lays off that pitch outside for ball 1. And Zabik got a piece of that one, fouled it off to the net. Ellis's pitch catches the inside corner for strike 2. So 1-2 the count here to Zabik. And the pitch, got a piece of that one, hits it down the left field line, but foul by about a foot. Tough break for Zabik. That would have easily dropped in for a base hit. But hooked foul at the last second. 1-2 still the count. Ellis with the pitch, and Zabik goes down swinging for the third out. So that'll do it here for the Cougars in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the 7th coming up. Jackets coming to the plate up 2-0. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Number 14, Randolph-Macon, up 2-0 on Averett here in game 1. And J.C. Ramos looks at ball 1 here from Zabik. Zabik's only allowed 6 hits, 2 runs. And line drive, that one will drop in for a single out to right center field. 7th hit of the day for the Yellow Jackets. That'll bring up Naomi Sadler. Had an infield single in her last at bat. Mentioned Sadler's dad, Hermie, was a NASCAR driver. Covered him a little bit back in my reporter days prior to coming to Averett. Kind of fitting, given that it's Martinsville Race Weekend nearby, about 35 minutes away. NASCAR series in town. That one fouled off out of play for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch in the dirt. And the runner thought about going to second. Ramos ended up retreating. 1-1 the count. Pitch to Sadler. Just got a piece of it and fouled it off. One, 2. That one misses high. Evens the count at 2-2 here to Sadler. And this one hit out to center field. Bradsher comes in and makes the catch. Wasn't sure if she was going to quite get there, but able to turn on the speed and get there in time. So that'll bring up Amanda Lanyon, and the top of the order back coming through for Randolph-Macon here with 1 away and 1 aboard. Pitch missed outside for ball 1. This one hit to deep left field. Could be trouble. And that one's out of here. It'll be a 2-run home run for Amanda Lanyon. Make it 4-0 as the lead doubles. As Lanyon smacks her 3rd home run of the season. 15th and 16th RBIs. So that'll bring up Tori Powell. That one misses low and inside for ball 1. And ball hit out to second base. Woodruff there to make the catch for the out. Good layout and throw over to first base for the 4-3 putout. And with 2 away, that'll bring up Reagan Hill. That one misses for ball 1. Hill 0 for 3 today. Pops this one up over to the right side. That'll get out of play for strike one. One pitch. This is outside. 2-1 now. And line drive off the glove of Mackenzie Newcomb. That'll be an error on Averett as Hill reaches.
Batting in now, number 25, Charlotte Boswell.
That'll bring up Charlotte Boswell. Boswell pops up the first pitch to right center field. And there to make the catch is Bratcher for the third out, but not before Randolph-Macon puts up 2 more runs thanks to a 2-run homer by Amanda Lanyon, and that'll be a 4-run lead. Cougars need to battle back from going to their last at bat in the bottom of the 7th when we return. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Cougars trail 4-0. Gracie Ellis trying to finish it off for the Yellow Jackets to get her 11th win of the season. But Averett hoping to make some noise here as that first pitch misses for ball 1. Macon looking for their 13th win in a row. They've been on fire the last couple of weeks as that one fouled off by Newcomb. Their last loss came back at the Triangle Classic, lost to North Carolina Wesleyan 4-2. Bishops able to take that one as this one chopped over to shortstop Jordan Brown. The throw in plenty of time for out number 1. That'll bring up Brianna Brooks. These two teams faced off against a couple like opponents at the Triangle Classic or early in the season. Both Averett and Randolph-Macon both able to beat a then number 19 Muskingum, both by scores of 2-0, I believe, if I remember correctly. 0-1 pitch here to Brooks. Little check swing. That's going to drop foul just beyond first base. Thought that might sneak in there. And Brooks just got a piece of that one. Ellis with the pitch. Ball hit out to left field. Ramos there to make the catch for the second out, and the Cougars down to their last out here. It'll be Cadence Woodruff.
At bat now, number 12, Cadence Woodruff.
Again, just a reminder, following the completion of this game, stay here for game 2. Coming up in about 30 minutes following the completion of this one. That pitch in the dirt from Ellis for ball 1. That one, a ball outside. Two-0 pitch, chopped over to third base. Boswell makes the easy play for the third out, and now we'll do it here. Randolph-Macon takes game 1 4-0 over Averett. We'll be back for game 2 in approximately 30 minutes. Welcome back, and game two starts with a base hit on the first pitch by Amanda Lanyon. Picking up where she left off after getting a 2-run home run late in game one, that 4-0 lead. 4-0 win, I guess I should say, here in game one. Starting game two off with a base hit single. Showing bunt, and the ball gets away, so will be a stolen base. As Tori Powell at the plate. Randolph-Macon being aggressive here early on the base paths. That pitch in the dirt as well. 2 balls and no strikes here to Powell. This ball popped up. That'll get out of play. Lineup's pretty close to being the same for both teams. Lanyon, Powell, Hill, your first 3 batters for Randolph-Macon. Boswell, Talley, Davis batting 6th. She'll be the DP in this game. Courtney Guthrie, of course, getting the start in the circle for Macon here in game 2, as Powell working a 3-0 count. Ashley Bush getting the start at catcher. She'll bat 8th. Jace Ramos batting 9th. As this one crushed foul down the left line. Runs the count full here. Or excuse me, 3-1 is the count. And line drive to Cadence Woodruff. And will be called out on the play. Ruled that she dropped it, making the transfer. So Powell is out. Lanyon stays at second base, and that'll bring up Bregan Hill.
At bat now, number 22, Bregan Hill.
Hill went 0 for 4 in game 1, looking to get things going here against Casey Stevenson. Stevenson, his first pitch hit out to deep left field and off the base of the wall. She'll get a stand-up double. Runner has to hold at third base. Had to hold up with only 1 out.
At bat now, number 25, Charlotte Boswell.
So Charlotte Boswell now coming to the plate. Boswell, really solid game 1. Scored both of Randolph-Macon's first 2 runs. Went 1 for 3 on the day. Stevenson for the Cougars comes in with a 3-6 record, a 3.27 ERA in 11 games. This is her 9th start, 12th overall appearance. And Boswell drops down a bunt. Rodriguez will field it, throws to Woodruff covering at first. Runners have to stay put. Good defensive play there for the Cougars.
Here at bat now, number 11, Blaine Talley.
And that'll bring up Blaine Talley. Here with 2 away. Stevenson trying to work out of this jam. And that one misses for ball 1. Stevenson, sophomore out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. And catches the zone there. I believe home plate umpire made a quiet signal. I think it might have been a strike, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. And this one roped foul down the left side. I believe the count's 1-2 now. is 1-2 count. So pitch from Stevenson, hit out to center field. That could be trouble. That's going to drop in on the warning track. That'll score 2. She's going for third and out on the play. But Randolph-Macon gets 2 runs on that hit. They lead 2-0 here as we go to the middle of the first inning. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first inning. It'll be Carson Bratcher leading things off here for the Cougars. Had the lone hit for Averett in game 1 against Gracie Ellis. Looking to get things going here for the Cougars in game 2. First pitch, chopper out to shortstop. Jordan Brown makes the play for out number 1.
Batting in now, number 17, Hannah Zabik.
And bring up Hannah Zabik. Courtney Guthrie getting the start here in game 2. She's 6-0 on the season for Randolph-Macon, making her 6th start, 8th overall appearance with a .63 ERA, 13 Ks and 33 and a third innings this season for the Yellow Jackets. Looks at strike 1, pitch to strike 1 there to Hannah Zabik. Zabik made a great play defensively to end the top of the first as that one's chopped foul. Couldn't get to the ball that was hit to the warning track, but got to it, threw it to Mackenzie Newcomb at short and relayed to third base. Angela Rodriguez able to tag out Tally to end the inning, although it was a 2-run double for Tally to give Randolph-Macon the lead. Still a great defensive play to end it. This one hit over to second base, and the 4-3 put out for out number 2.
Batting in now, number 6, Mackenzie Newcomb.
Speaking of Mackenzie Newcomb, the sophomore coming to the plate now. Newcomb out of Victoria, Virginia. Batting .338 on the season. And this one shot foul down the left side for strike 1. That one in the dirt, evens the count at 1-1 here to Newcomb. Guthrie's pitch. This is going to be lined and foul. Great play attempt over at first base by Reagan Hill. reached out in foul territory and knocked it down. Couldn't hold on to it. Home plate umpire all over the call. She was clearly in foul territory, so just remains a strike. So 1-2 now the count to Newcomb. That one in the dirt, evens the count at 2-2. The pitch. This one's going to be roped through the left side, and Mackenzie Newcomb's on base with a 2-out single. First hit of the game for the Cougars. And that'll bring up the freshman Brianna Brooks. That pitch outside for ball one. Here to Brooks, who's batting .324 on the season. That pitch a little bit outside as well. 2-0 the count. And Brooks got a piece of that one, fouled it off at the plate. Count now 3-1 as that one missed the zone wide. Brooks take a hit or a walk here. Look to extend the inning for the Cougars. Pops this up though over to second base. And there to make the catch is Tori Powell for the third out. So the Cougars do get a base hit, but held scoreless here in the bottom of the first. We'll go to the second inning. Randolph-Macon leads 2-0 here in game two. And welcome back. We go to the top of the second inning. Randolph-Macon ahead 2-0 here early in game two. Kayla Davis will lead it off for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be Davis, Guthrie, and Bush due up in this half of the inning. Casey Stevenson's first pitch in there for strike one. That pitch inside, misses at the knees. Beautiful day here for softball. Temperature now crept up to 81 degrees. Line drive, that'll get through into left field. Fourth hit of the day in this game for Randolph-Macon. And that'll bring up Courtney Guthrie. Chance to help her own cause here. She's swinging a pretty good Pretty good bat this year, batting .308. 4 for 13 and limited at bats. Now a chance to help her own cause. Popped up over towards third base and caught in fair territory by Angela Rodriguez for the out.
Batting in now, number 6, Ashley Bush.
I'm going to bring up Ashley Bush. First time we've seen her today. She's batting .250 on the year, 5 hits and 20 at bats. Getting the start of catcher here in game 2. First pitch, a strike from Stevenson. Oh, 1 pitch, lined, foul to the left side. This one popped up and caught by Angela Rodriguez going into foul territory. Great effort there by the senior.
At bat now, number 2, Casey Ramos.
She's made several great plays this season in foul territory, making the run over towards the fence. And another one right there. So 2 away to Ramos. Didn't catch a signal there. I'm going to say ball. Stevenson's pitch. This one hit out to left center field. Zabik calls off Bradshaw for the third out, so that'll do it here in the top of the second inning. Yellow Jackets stranded a runner, but they lead 2-0. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Cadence Woodruff will lead it off here for Averett as they look to make some noise. Down by 2 here at Randolph-Macon in game 2. It'd be Woodruff, Rodriguez, and Owen coming to the plate this inning for Averett. Guthrie's pitch. And Woodruff way out in front of that one for strike 1. Outside. This ball hit out towards left field. That might stay in the infield. Actually, Brown, the shortstop, makes the catch on the outfield grass for the first out. And that'll That'll bring up Angela Rodriguez. Rodriguez has made some good plays with her glove today, hoping to make one with her bat here. Cougars love to get a couple base hits going. Is that one in there for strike one? Guthrie's pitch chopped out towards third base. Could be trouble. And safe. Boswell couldn't handle it. And Rodriguez is aboard. That'll bring up Abby Owen. Owen played in game one, but was in the flex spot. Showing bunt here, drops it down foul for strike one. Owen batting .200 on the season. Showing bunt, fouls it back. Now she'll probably need to swing away. High pitch missed on the outside corner despite Bush trying to frame it there. 1-2 the count here to Owen. Showing bunt, but likely to pull that back. And swings through that one for strike three, so 2 away now.
Batting in now, number 20, Hannah Jones.
That'll bring up Hannah Jones. Jones gets a piece of that one for strike one, fouled it off. Oh, one pitch from Guthrie. A little bit outside for ball one. One. Fouled back to the net. Jones batting .302 on the season. Kind of found her place behind the plate defensively in this lineup. That pitch well outside. 2-2 the count here to Jones. This one chopped back to Guthrie, and great play there to snag it and throw over to first for the out. Looked like it could have been a base hit up the middle. And instead, it's the third out, and that'll do it for the Cougars here. They strand one in the bottom of the second inning. They trail 2-0 here in game two. welcome back. It'll be top of the order here for the Yellow Jackets, starting with Amanda Lanyon, the senior out of Midlothian, Virginia. One for one here in game two. First pitch hit out to left center field, over the head of Zabik. And it'll be a double for Lanyon.
At bat now, number 15, Tori Paul.
So, single and a double here for Lanyon here in game two. That'll bring up Tori Powell. Powell 0 for 1 here in this game. That pitch misses inside for ball one. Randolph-Macon 5 hits so far, the first 2+ innings. This one hit down the line, that'll get through. Lanyon will score, and it'll be a RBI double for Powell. Make the score 3-0 in favor of Randolph-Macon.
22, Reagan Hill.
Ball just got by a diving Angela Rodriguez at third base. Couldn't quite get to it. As the Averett infield now will talk things through as a team. Reagan Hill steps up to the plate. Runner at second base here. Nobody out. That pitch missed high from Stevenson. This one roped. Rodriguez with the grab. Throw over, but not in time. It'll be a base hit. Rodriguez couldn't get up and get the ball over fast enough. Had to rush it. And it'll be another base hit. Runner has to stay at second base.
25, Charlotte Boswell.
So 2 aboard here for Charlotte Boswell. Stevenson's pitch high and outside for ball one. Randolph-Macon trying to make this a big inning. The Cougars trying to limit the damage here. Still no outs. And the changeup drops in there for strike one. Good pitch by Stevenson. 1-1 the count. Heart of the lineup coming through. And Boswell shows bunt. Picked up foul by Jones at the plate. So count now in Stevenson's favor, 1-2. That one misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch by Stevenson for the first out. Boswell thought it was a ball. So that'll bring up Blaine Talley. Talley drove in 2 runs with with her double. And smokes one down the left side, but it hooks foul. Tally hit a ball to deep right center field, but drove in 2 runs, but got thrown out trying to extend it to a triple back in the first inning. Tally, the sophomore out of Richmond, went to Cosby High School. And this one smoked. Line drive, drops in center field. Zabik had to sit back on it. One of those that was coming at her too hard to where she couldn't commit to a dive fast enough. And now time is called here. So Averett head coach Anna Coleman will go out and talk things over. And looks like we're going to see a pitching change. Sarah Leisher will come in. We'll take a break while she warms up here. As Leisher now pitching for the Cougars. So Sarah Leisher comes in a not so great predicament here. Base is loaded, only 1 out. Facing off against Kayla Davis. So Leisher will deliver first pitch wide for ball 1, the lefty. Has a 1-1 record. Only her 10th appearance overall, 7.47 ERA on the season. That one a little low. 2 balls and no strikes here. Leisler's pitched 15 innings this season, 4 strikeouts. And finds the inside corner there for strike 1. Davis 1 for 1 here in game 2 as the DP. And a little chopper, down will go to Newcomb. They'll get the runner at home. And keeps a run off the scoreboard. Now 2 away.
At bat now, number 9, Courtney Guthrie.
And that'll bring up Courtney Guthrie. Guthrie 0 for 1 today. And boy, if Leisher could get out of this without giving up a run, that would be huge. First pitch in there for strike 1 here to Guthrie. Leisher, the junior out of Bristow, Virginia. Out of Patriot High School. Ball popped up into right field. Allie Testerman there and makes the catch. And Leisher coming through clutch here to get the Cougars out of the inning. Your score, Randolph-Macon 3, Averett 0. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Averett trails Randolph-Macon 3-0 here in Game 2. Allie Testerman will lead things off for the Cougars, and then back to the top of the lineup here in this one. Guthrie with the pitch. Little chopper over to third base. Boswell fields it, throws, and gets Testerman by about a half step. Testerman nearly beat it out, has some speed, but just a good fielding play there by Boswell to field it and get it over to first base in time for out number one. That'll bring up Carson Bradger. Batting .455 on the season. 0 for 1 here in Game 2. Showing bunt. Pulls it back. Now a little chopper out to Powell at second base, and a quick second out. So 2 away here for Hannah Zabik. Zabik lines this one, but Powell there to make the catch. And a quick inning for Averett. And that'll do it here. We'll go to the fourth inning. Randolph-Macon still ahead, 3-0.
$100,000 on a big
We go to the top of the fourth inning. Number 14, Randolph-Macon, up 3-0 here in Game 2. And it'll be Ashley Bush leading things off for the Yellow Jackets. Bush, Ramos, and then back to the top of the lineup with Lanyon here in this frame. Yellow Jackets took Game 1 4-0. Trying to get the sweep. Cougars love to get a split somehow, but have some work to do. First pitch from Leisher misses for ball 1. Leisher starting her first full inning in the circle after coming in relief and getting 2 big outs to get Averett out of a bases-loaded jam with only 1 away. This ball popped up over towards right field. Testerman lays out for it, but drops in foul just out of her reach. Great effort over there in right field by Allie Testerman. Just couldn't quite get to it. Count 1-1 here to Bush. Bush, the sophomore out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Went to Ocean Lakes High School. A couple of Cougars also went to Ocean Lakes as Woodruff calls everybody off and makes that catch over her shoulder, Willie Mays style, for the first out. up J.C. Ramos. Ramos, a sophomore out of Williamsburg. 0 for 1. Leisure with the pitch. Ball line drive and caught in foul territory by Abby Owen. Great play there.
How about now? Number 21, Amanda Lanyon.
And that'll bring up Lanyon. Two away now. And that one misses outside and low for ball one. Lanyon 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored here. Has a double and a stolen base as well in this game. And smokes this one to deep left center field. Could be trouble. And that'll drop in on the base of the wall. Lanyon will have to hold up at second base with a 2-out double. Nearly got her second home run of the day. Hit one in game 1 in the 7th inning, a 2-run blast. And I thought that might make it out as well. The wind blowing out towards left field, but just stayed inside the ballpark. So she's at second base. As Tori Powell now coming to the plate, 1 for 2 with an RBI. This one popped up, and that'll get out of play off the visitor dugout. Leisure with the windup and the pitch. Fouled off at the plate for strike 2. So 0-2 count here. Leisure trying to work out of that 2-out double. And she does, and gets the strikeout. Huge pitch there by Sarah Leisure. And picks up her 5th strikeout of the season. That'll do it for Randolph-Macon in their half of the 4th inning. Cougars coming to the plate when we return. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. I'm Drew Wilson. Appreciate you tuning in to today's Averett Sports Network broadcast of Averett softball here. Cougars trail 3-0 against number 14 Randolph-Macon here in game 2. It'll be Mackenzie Newcomb starting things off here for the Cougars in their half of the 4th inning. Newcomb 1 for 1 here in this game as the lone hit. And looks at strike 1 on the pitch from Guthrie. Guthrie, the junior out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, rolling along just as Gracie Ellis did early on. But with the exception of Newcomb, And Newcomb's around first, heading into second. She's going to try to get to third. And a triple. And she probably could have gotten home, but slid into third as the ball got away. She was going 3 all the way, even though that ball was on its way into second base. And looks like maybe Newcomb got a little shaken up there. You don't often see a triple through the left side on the ground, but Newcomb hustling the entire way, knows her team needs some runners and needs some runs more importantly. So 2 hits today for Newcomb. And now it's Brianna Brooks' turn at the plate. See if maybe she can drive her in. First pitch of ball here from Guthrie. Guthrie's only allowed 6 runs on the season. Only 3 of those were earned. Very similar numbers to Ellis. And slow roller out to second base. They're going to come home with it and nail the runner at coming home, Mackenzie Newcomb. So unfortunate play there for the Cougars. Newcomb just a tad bit late on the slide. A lot of times you don't see a lot of infields make that play with nobody out. Usually you take the safe out at first, but Macon not wanting to give up a run here. That ball fouled off. And Woodruff hits us out to shortstop. They'll try to turn 2, but they're going to get the lead runner for the second out. So 2 away, and that'll bring up Angela Rodriguez. Here with 2 outs. Looks at strike 1. Woodruff at first base. Has some speed. Rodriguez could get the ball through the infield. And that one fouled off. Rodriguez just got a piece of it. 0-2 the count here. Rodriguez goes down swinging for the third out, so the Cougars get the leadoff triple, but can't bring it home. Score still 3-0. We'll go to the 5th inning when we return here on the Averett Sports Network. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Reagan Hill will lead things off here for Randolph-Macon, up 3-0. And first pitch from Leisher outside for ball 1. And a little chopper. That'll get to Newcomb at short. Throw scooped up by Abby Owen at first base for the first out. Great play over there by the first baseman Owen, a junior from nearby Chatham, Virginia. Thought Rodriguez was going to snag that ball coming across from third base, but couldn't quite get to it, and Newcomb able to make the play there. So one away here for Charlotte Boswell. First pitch of ball. Leisher starting her second full inning. Done a nice job. Only giving up one hit. And make it 2 as that one sneaks through into center field. That'll bring up Blaine Talley. Talley 2 for 2 with a pair of RBIs here in this game. Ten hits on the day in game 2 for the Yellow Jackets after that last single. And Leisher fires that one wide for ball 1. And this one hit out. That'll get through the left side for another base hit. Talley swinging a hot bat. Now 3 for 3 here in game 2.
Batting in now, number 28, Kayla Davis.
So Boswell and Talley aboard here for Kayla Davis. And now we're going to see another meeting here with the Cougars as Anna Coleman out to talk things over with her team. Coleman in her first year as head coach of the program, was an assistant coach the last 2 years, played 4 years for the Cougars prior to that. Pair of first-year head coaches going head-to-head here. Of course, Christy Moronsky-Neufeld also in her first season with Randolph-Macon. So one out, runners on first and second base here for Davis. And a nice pitch in there for strike 1 from Leisher. And a little chopper out to third base. And that ball gets away. And that'll likely score a run, and it does. Make it 4-0. And we're going to see a pinch hitter, number 10, Maya Davis. We saw a pinch run in game 1.
Pinch hitter for Randolph-Macon, number 10, Maya Davis.
She'll pitch in for Guthrie here. And we might see a pinch runner as well, number 24, go out to second base. That's Avery Shiflett. So Avery Shiflett, a new runner at second base. Maya Davis now at the plate. Randolph-Macon trying to tack on more runs here. In there for strike one on the inside corner. Eischer's pitch in the dirt. Good block behind the plate by Jones. One pitch. This one hit out to shortstop. The Cougars will concede the run to get the out. And nearly get a second out over at third base.
At bat now, number 6, Ashley Bush.
That'll bring up Ashley Bush. And they'll check and appeal. Said she did not go around, so ball one. And line drive, that'll drop in for a base hit. And another run comes home. That's Bush with a single to left.
At bat now, number 2, J.C. Ramos.
That'll bring up J.C. Ramos. All of these runs here in this inning unearned. And Ramos chopper out to second base. And good job by Woodruff to get heads up play and stay with it, turn around, and get the force out at second. So Randolph-Macon scores 3 runs. They lead 6-0. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Abby Owen will lead things off for the Cougars, who now trail 6-0. Hits and runs have come at a premium for the Cougars today, but they've certainly got the opportunity and the talent to chip away at this lead. Still have a couple more innings to go here. As that one misses wide for ball one. Courtney Guthrie, who was pinch hit for in the last inning, re-enters back in the circle, looking to finish this one off. One ball, no strikes here to Owen, but that one fired in for strike one. Slow roller out to second base. Powell fields it, throws, and that'll be out number 1 on the 4-3 putout. As Hannah Jones now coming to the plate. And that one in there for strike 1. And this one hit right back to Guthrie. She fields it despite the dust storm that popped up right in the middle of that pitch. Guthrie's done a good job fielding her position here in this one. Has a 1,000 fielding percentage. And we got a pinch hitter coming in for the Cougars. Be number 1, Adriana Winters. Batting for Testerman here. So Winters with a bat here. Batting .500 on the season. Only 4 at bats, so 2 hits and 4 at bats with 2 runs scored. Winters, the freshman out of Chesapeake, Virginia, went to Grassfield. I believe they called that one a strike. And Winters got a piece of that one, found it back to the net. Mentioned Winters went to Grassfield. A couple of Grassfield kids on Randolph-Macon's roster as well. It's always a small world in the softball community. As this one hit out to shortstop, and Brown makes the play for the 3rd out. So that'll do it here for the Cougars in their half of the 5th. They trail 6-0. We'll go to the 6th inning when we return. Top of the lineup coming back through for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be Lanyon, Powell, and Hill scheduled to come to the plate here against Leisure. That one misses high and inside for ball 1. As I mentioned, Averett right back at it tomorrow against Virginia Wesleyan, another nationally ranked opponent. So be sure to tune in tomorrow on the Averett Sports Network. I think the first game starts at 1 p.m. 3-0 the count. Here to Lanyon, who's been swinging a hot bat. She's 3 for 3 in this game, so Leisher, you don't want to walk her, but you don't want to give her anything right down the middle either. And will be a 4-pitch walk. That'll bring up Tori Powell. Powell 1 for 3 here in game 2. Showing bunt. Runner takes off. Throw down. Ends up in center field. Will be a stolen base. I believe the pitch was a ball. Two balls and no strikes. Powell's driven in 1 run here in this game. And a runner in scoring position here for her now, and she's going to take one in the back. So 2 aboard here for Reagan Hill. Hill 2 for 3 with a run scored here in game 2. That pitch misses for ball 1. Still nobody out here. And this one hit up the middle. That'll get through for base hit. They'll hold the runners to just 1 extra base. So base is loaded now. Averett head coach Anna Coleman back out to talk things through. And looks like we might see a change, and Stevenson will re-enter as pitcher.
Pitching change for Averett, number 4, Casey Stevenson.
So Stevenson back in at pitcher after starting the game and came out in the 3rd inning, but back in it. She'll face off against Boswell here with the bases loaded, nobody out. Stevenson in her first outing of this game gave up 3 runs, all earned, on 8 hits and 2 1/3 innings. So looking to come in and try to get Averett out of this jam, just as Leisher did for her. Cougars pitching certainly been one of those areas they only have 3 pitchers on the roster. We've talked about it before, so they knew got to be really efficient. And they'll have a lot of options there in terms of depth. So Stevenson back in this one, facing off against Boswell. Bases loaded, nobody out. And this one roped out to left field, caught by Bradsher. Runner tags, and another run comes home, so a sacrifice fly.
At bat now, number 11, Blaine Sally.
Lanyon comes home. bring up Blaine Talley. Talley, 3 for 3 here in this game. And fouled off to the net. 0-1 the count. And this one hit out to right field. Could be trouble. That's hooking foul, though, and drops in foul for strike 2. And this one popped up over towards the left side. Newcomb there to make the catch for the out. So 2 away now. And looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. It'll be number 3, Kylie Lamberth.
Pinch hitter for Randolph-Macon, number 3, Kylie Lambert.
So Lamberth grabbing a bat. Hitting in the spot once occupied by Kayla Davis, but she was replaced by a pinch runner, Avery Shiflett, and now Lamberth with the at-bat. Ball popped up over towards right field, and that'll drop in foul. Stevenson delivers, pitch misses high, ball 1. One pitch and roped foul down the left side. One and 2 the count here. This one hit out to right center field. That's going to be caught by Allie Testerman on the run. And the Cougars only give up 1 run here. I'll call that a win after having the bases loaded, nobody out. So that'll do it here for Randolph-Macon, but they do lead 7-0. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th when we return. And first pitch lined out to third base. Sorry, we're trying to get all these changes. They were not reported to the press box. Zabik drops in a single to right center.
At bat now, number 6, Mackenzie Newcomb.
Now to bring up Mackenzie Newcomb here, the runner on. Three hits on the day here in game 2 for the Cougars. And this one hit out to deep left center field. That'll drop in. Zabik around second. They'll send her home. And Cougars put up their first run of the afternoon on the RBI double.
Batting in now, number 25, Brianna Brooks.
So that'll bring up Brianna Brooks. Again, this is Kaylee Jackson pitching, starting the inning. Lamberth stayed in to play third base. Looks like number 4, Alyssa Maharg, is out in right field as a little slow roller to second base. Will move the runner to third. About 2 away now. That'll bring up Cadence Woodruff. Moving over to play shortstop was the third baseman, Boswell. Just don't know what order they're in the lineup, so we got to figure that one out in just a minute. But action back at the plate. First pitch of ball here to Woodruff. Line drive out of play to the right side. And this one hit out to left center field. That's going to be trouble. That'll drop in on the warning track. Another RBI hit for the Cougars, and Woodruff has a double.
Here at bat now, number 16, Angela Rodriguez.
So the Cougars swinging the bats hard here in the bottom of the 6th, and now back closing the gap within 5 as Angela Rodriguez comes out. And now time called here by Randolph-Macon. Jackson making her 7th appearance, 6th out of the pen. Came in with a 1.91 ERA. It only allowed 2 runs all season in 7 1/3 innings, but has allowed 2 runs this inning. And the Cougars will look to capitalize on it even more here as Angela Rodriguez at the plate. Those of you following the live stats, we'll get those fixed in just a second as far as who's actually in the game. As that pitch missed for a ball. Trying to run down there in between innings and figure out who's where. One 0 the count here to Rodriguez. That pitch missed outside. 2-0 the count. And the pitch in there for strike one. Another called strike. Evens the count at 2-2 here to Rodriguez. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Woodruff at second base. And this one hit out to Powell at second, and that'll do it for the Cougars. But they do score 2 runs here, get back within 5. We'll go to the top of the 7th when we return. To the top of the 7th we go. Courtney Guthrie is in the lineup, batting somewhere. I think she must have stayed in as the OP. One and one the count. That pitch misses high for ball 2. Top of the 7th here. Randolph-Macon up 7-2. And line drive foul for strike 2. This one's line drive, caught in center field by Zabik.
At bat now, number 6, Ashley Bush.
That'll bring up Ashley Bush. And pitch missed for ball 1. And a big swing and a miss there. Stevenson had her way out in front. Slow roller out to shortstop. Newcomb the throw, and in time for the second out. That'll bring up, would have been J.C. Ramos, but it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. Ellie Herndon.
At bat now, number 17, Ellie Herndon.
So Herndon now pinch hitting. Batting .667 on the year. She's 2 for 3 on the season. Junior out of Midlothian, Virginia, looks at strike one. That one a little bit low from Stevenson. 1-1 the count. And ball popped up out towards shallow center field, but caught by Newcomb for the out. So that'll do it here for Randolph-Macon in the top of the seventh. Cougars last chance when we come back. Welcome back. We go to the bottom of the seventh inning. Kaylee Jackson still pitching for the Yellow Jackets. She'll face off against Abby Owen. Here for the Cougars, their last chance, down by 5. Owen looks at strike one. Pitch in the dirt. 1-1 the count. Again, appreciate you tuning in to today's broadcast of Averett Softball on the Averett Sports Network. If you have enjoyed the broadcast, please give us a like if you're following along on YouTube. Just click the like button and also subscribe to our channel. Small chopper out just in front of the plate, and Owen will reach. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner for the Cougars. It'll be 2, Madison Akers.
Pinch runner for Averett, number 2, Madison Akers.
Akers got the start in left field in game 1. Pinch running here in game 2 for for Abby Owen, and now Hannah Jones at the plate. Averett found some success finally today in the bottom of the 6th inning. They've had a couple key hits, just couldn't produce any runs. As Akers out to second base and safe just ahead of the tag. Ball beat her down there, but the throw was a little bit offline. So Akers with a stolen base. And this one hit over to Hill. Runner will move up on the play on the 3 unassisted putout over there at first base.
At bat now, number 24, Ali Testerman.
That'll bring up Ali Testerman. Batting .323 on the year. Runner on third base, one away. Fastball misses high for ball 1. And slow roller out to second base. And runner stays put at third. I think that play earlier in this game where Randolph-Macon threw out the runner at home on a slow roller to Powell at second base. Probably prevented Akers from going there, hesitated. So 2 away here for Carson Bradsher. Had the lone hit in game 1, but hitless here in game 2, 0 for 3. Chops that one foul at the plate. 1-1 the count as Averett down to its last out. That pitch outside. 2-1 here to Bradsher. Assuming things hold, Randolph-Macon will improve to 20-2 on the season, 6-4 in the ODAC. Averett will drop to 11-13, 2-4. And slow roller, they'll have to eat it. And Bradsher's aboard with a base hit.
At bat now, number 17, Hannah Zabik.
So that'll bring up Hannah Zabik here. 7 hits now for the Cougars here in game 2. Runners on the corners here for Zabik with 2 outs. And time called. As Macon will talk things over here. As I was saying, assuming that things hold here, Averett will drop to 11-13, 2-4 in the conference. But another tough one they got to get ready for tomorrow with Virginia Wesleyan coming to town. There are no off days in the ODAC. That pitch misses wide for a ball. That one fouled off. Evens the count at 1-1. That pitch a little bit high for ball 2. Here to Zabik, and Cougars not going away easily here. As I mentioned, obviously backs against the wall with 2 outs, but runners in the corner. Zabik has a hitter's count 2-1. And slow roller out to Powell. Could be trouble. And Zabik beats it out. A run comes home, and the Cougars back within 4. Great hustle there by Hannah Zabik. Beats out the slow roller to second base.
At bat now, number 6, Mackenzie Newcomb.
And Mackenzie Newcomb coming to the plate. Newcomb having a day, 3 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. That's 3 of Averett's 8 hits here in this game. That one misses outside. Cougars trying to scrap back in this one. The heart of their order coming through. Newcomb hits us out to right field, though, and that will do it for the third out. So fall short here in the comeback attempt. And Averett falls 7-3 here in game 2 after losing 4-0 in game 1. So Randolph-Macon proves to 20-2, 6-0 in the conference. Averett now 11-13, 2-4 in the conference. Appreciate you tuning in to today's broadcast of Averett softball on the Averett Sports Network. I am Drew Wilson. We'll catch you next time, and as always, go Cougars.